In this video, we're going to look at the cut, paste, and join commands. Part of the cut command we're also going to look at is the F option, the C option, and the D option. I'm logged into the Cider Mill server, and we look where I'm at. I'm in my slicing and dicing directory, which is inside my text processing, which is inside my playground. And if you look here, I have some files that I've already created that are going to help to show how cutting works, how pasting works, and how joins work. So to go ahead and get started, the first file, I just want to show it to you. It's the distros file that we've used in other videos. And that's it. And you can see it has our distributions, it has their version numbers, and it has the dates. No specific order at this point in time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out the date. So I'm going to go cut, and I'm going to do F, and then 3. Now 3 is going to be for the third column. Remember, it's automatically figuring this out from the tabs. Okay, and so these are columns. So it's going to take the third column, which is going to be the dates. All right, and then where am I going to take that from? My distros.txt file, and there's all my dates. Okay, now we can actually do something a little bit more where we can just cut out the year. So I'm going to do cut F3, so that's going to go ahead and get the dates of that distros.txt file. But then I'm going to pipe the results of that, so that's going to basically return this. I'm going to type the results of that, cut, and I'm going to do C, and I'm going to go from 7 to 10. Okay, so I'm basically saying I'm going to take this, and now I want to be cutting out that specific column from 7 to 10. So it's basically going to take out these numbers right here. And if I do that, sure enough, I got the years. So I'm taking and I'm cutting it one time to get my dates, and I'm cutting it another time to get my years. There's another way that we can do the exact same thing that I think is a little bit easier to understand. We can do cut, start off with our F3, okay, and what file we're going to be doing. And then we pipe that over to another cut, but this time we're going to use the delimiter, which happens to be, or which is going to be the /, because that's how our dates are. So you have the / right there. So we have the /, and we're going to then be cutting on that one, and we're just going to do what? The third column again. Because if you look at this is the delimiter, then we're basically saying 1, 2, 3, third column. It's going to give us back the years. And when we go ahead and hit that, there's our years right there. So both of these commands do the same thing. I personally like this one a little bit more because I'm more used to working with delimiters, but it doesn't really matter which one you want to do. Okay, clear our screen. Now we're going to look at pasting. And what pasting does, it basically combines one file with the other file. So I'm going to show you the two files first. We have distros, and we have the dates.txt, and that's just the dates. And I have another file here called cat distros, and we're going to have the versions, and there's the versions with the versions with their version numbers. Okay, so we have this and we have this. And what we're going to do with paste is we're basically just going to combine the two together. That's all we're going to do, just combine them together. Okay, so I'll come up here a little bit, and let's just go ahead and write the command do that. So I'm going to write paste, use the paste command. I'm going to get the dates one first, and then I'm going to join that with the versions one, just like that. So all I'm doing is I'm pasting this one with this one. That's all I'm going to do. And when I do that, you can see it did exactly what I said. It basically took the date here, pasted it with this. Now, the way it's doing it is it's just going through and it's just putting them all together. It's kind of like smashing them together. So it happens to be the correct order from the original file, just because when I separate them and made the individual files, that's what I did. So you can see this is working just fine because I happen to have them all kind of lined up when I cut them apart. So that's kind of important to you. If you don't really think about how you cut those files together, then when you put them back together, if you're trying to line things up, you got to be a little careful of that. Now that's the paste command. Now we have this join command, and I want to show you the files that I'm going to be joining first to help explain how this works. Cat distros key and names. Okay, so there's our names file. And this has all the dates right here and the names of the different distributions. All right. So I'm going to come back up here, and we're going to do, we're going to check, we have distros, key, and we have version numbers right here. And we get that, and we have all the version numbers, and we also have all the dates with the version numbers. So I previously cut these files out to show how they're going to work. Now, the way the join works is it looks for the common value here, wherever it happens to be. In this case, it's the first column. So it's going to be looking for, I'm going to join on all of these dates. And so as long as it has a matching set of dates, it's actually going to join this information together. But it's joining on this column right here because that's the column where the information is the same. It's going to be looking for that. Okay, you don't necessarily put that in. So to show you how the join works, is we do join, and then we have distros, key, names, and then we're going to join that with distros, key, and vernums. Okay, so we're going to join the names with the version numbers, and remember they both have the dates in them. So when we do that, sure enough, it joins them on the date, includes the date, but it doesn't write the date twice. Okay, it just writes it once, and it does a distribution and a distribution numbers. So that is how we do a join. Okay, so remember a paste just kind of pushes them together. Join actually looks for a column of information that's the same and joins them on that. To summarize, we looked at the cut command. We looked at the F option, which pretty much would select the column for us. We looked at the C option, where we could actually take the parts of the column. So say, for example, we were in column 3 and we did 7 to 10. It would start on character 7 and go to character 10. And then we looked at the D option, which would allow us to put in a delimiter. We also looked at the paste command that basically just pastes two files together. And we looked at the join command that's very similar to the paste command, except it needs to have a common column in each file to be able to join on. You don't have to specify what that column is. You just write join, and it will look for the matching column.